Hey guys, we're on from ReveMoto, and as you guys can see, we're painting a race car bed today. So let's get started on this video. Hey guys, so on this video right here, we're going to be painting this race bed, but it's a little bit different because this one's actually going to go on, I think PJ's going to talk about it a little bit later, but it's going to be at Sick Week. It's a drag and race event, but he's going to use this. Well, I'm not going to tell you guys what he's going to use this for. Wait till the end so you guys can see the final product. So on this race bed right here, it's made out of bare plastic. So I'm going to show you guys how to paint this bare plastic wise. But I'm excited, so let's go ahead and try it out. So we're going to paint this car just like what PJ's actual vehicle is. His Corvette, 2010 Corvette ZR1, I believe, or Z1? I think it's Z1. What do you say? It's going to be painted Artic White, so it's going to resemble just like his vehicle. So let me show you guys around. So everything's going to be functional on this vehicle or on this race bed. The headlight, I believe, PJ was saying that it's going to be functional. It's going to actually turn on, I believe. And then on the rear, they're going to have functional tail lights. But go ahead and look around. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on that push notification, and also hit that like button so we can create more great content for you.
Yesterday.
Hey, what's up guys? Today we're prepping my kids Corvette bed to turn into a race week trailer for this upcoming Sick Week. So what we're doing today is we're prepping this for paint. I'm taking off all the stickers and I'm going to be sanding it down and getting it ready to paint match it white to match my current Corvette. And this will be mounted onto a trailer and then towed behind my car. For more information and for more pictures and stuff, you can follow my Instagram at PJBDetailing or at Boosted2SS.
Alright, so we're over here painting a race car bed now, huh? Alright, so this one right here is going to be a little bit different from how we were painting before. Since it is bare plastic, well, it's kind of bare plastic because it has, there's no real paint on it. But from what I remember, from what I was researching, that the dye is embedded inside the plastic. So I'm going to consider it bare plastic. But again, we're going to try it out, and at the end, we're going to see how the end result is, and I'll tell you guys if this is actually worth painting with automotive paint. But we went ahead and heated up the paint booth. The panels are hot or to the right temperature, because right now, Houston weather's around like 40 degrees, so that's not optimal for painting. So we heated it up to around like, I think this right now, the panel's around like 75 degrees, which is a great panel to go ahead and lay the sealer, base coat, and clear coat. But with the audio kind of distorted because when the paint booth's on, it's kind of hard for you guys to hear me. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys step by step now. So we're going to go ahead and clean it with the plastic primer. Bare plastic chemical cleaner on this one. It's going to be a little bit different just because this is bare plastic and you got to use a different chemical to clean this off. Then we're going to go ahead and seal it. Then after we seal it, we're going to base coat it and then clear coat it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on this one. Alright guys, so that's our first layer of sealer. We laid it down lightly. Now I'm going to go ahead and layer the second layer of the sealer, a little bit medium to wet coat. And then, as you guys notice, the sealer that I'm using is white because of the color of the vehicle is going to be white. So I don't want to use too much base coat, therefore I'm going to use a white sealer to making sure I reduce the amount of base coat I use. So let's go ahead and get started. like a salt shaker. Alright guys, now we're gonna do the base coat. This is roughly around like 3 hoods or I think like 2 liters of white paint. So we're gonna go ahead and layer it. I think we should be able to cover it within 2 to 3 layers because we layered that sealer which is white already. Alright, so on this particular panel right here, the customer wants us to paint this part right here red. Those tail lights right there red. And then this back cover, let's see if I can turn this around. And this bottom piece right here is gonna be black. So we're gonna have to tape it off and then tape off the tail light also. Because that's the only way you can achieve well in this case it's gonna be 3-tone. So it's gonna be red, white, and black. All right, so now that's all taped up right there. All right, so again, you're gonna go ahead and come back with blue tape. You're gonna tape that up. The reason why I'm laying it down pretty thin, just because again, this is a new substrate. Basically a new panel or new material that I'm not used to. So I did the proper steps of cleaning it, proper steps of putting down the plastic primer because I know this is bare plastic. The sealer itself, I don't want it to cause any reactions. So right now I kind of see like little bubblings here and there. So it's kind of, I think there's like little pits. So with the bare plastic or certain plastics, they have like these, I guess, I don't know, they're like called pitting. And it's just because of the material that's being made out of. So for me again, if I'm as a painter, and I don't really feel confident about the substrate or if it's a new material that I'm working with, I lay down a very light coat of the base coat. Just let it tack off or basically give me some of that adhesion for the first stage, so that I can know like the second and third one would adhere to the panel a lot better. So that's just like what they call an introductory coat. So right here, guys, those are like the pitting that I'm talking about. I don't usually see that on panels, but on this one it does show it. And I was looking at the actual the race car bed, and I see like this pitting is also on that race car bed without it being actually painted. So I'm thinking that I'm pretty sure like the plastic itself is like this. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take off the paper right here. We're gonna go ahead and tape up right here. So we're gonna cover up this black piece. The customer had a change of plans in regards to the tail light. So we're gonna go ahead and not cover this because he wants to go ahead and I guess like cut out a circle right here and then put a actual working tail light on there. That's pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and take this off and then mask this off. All right, guys, so here's the semi-end result. We learned a lot of things in regards to this race car bed. It's a little bit of a fun project for PJ to use for his racetrack. As you guys can see, it's very porous, this material. So porous means there's like a lot of like little pinholes basically inside the actual plastic itself. But from just painting it, first, if you want to paint this correctly, you probably would want to high build primer it. Do the plastic primer, you get that adhesion on there, then layer the high build primer. I would say like 2 to 3 coats, and then sand down the whole thing again until you guys get rid of the pinholes.
Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're sanding out all these little pores, like little holes or pores, or whatever you want to call them. We're sanding this down smooth. We're gonna end up just reshooting it again, but we wanted to make sure that this finish was going to be super smooth and pretty much imperfection free.
What grit is that?
This is 1000 grit. What we were using on the DA was 400. But this one I'm just gonna kind of get it by hand in these little corners, since the DA doesn't reach in here.
Gotta have muscles.
The grip's plastic. There we go. Wrist snapper action.
You know, strong wrists.
Practice. So now I'm going to be trimming out this to fit that light. This is kind of a rough measurement. I'm just going to go little by little until it fits where I want it to.
Hey, oh! That's cool.
Whoa. Where's my brain? Let's rock and roll. All right, so let's go ahead and finish this up and clear it up.
Was that fucking?
Yeah. That was 100.
Just a few finishing touches before it goes out tomorrow.
So I've just finished building a little lock thing for myself in order to lock this this bed cover, and now I'm just going to screw everything back together.
That's good.
So inside this trailer, I have my drag radials. There's one on this side that I can access. The other one's over here. So inside this trailer, you're basically allowed to put your tools, your tires. So for me, I have my drag radials, I have my jack. In here is jack stands, couple fluids like oil, brake fluid, and all that stuff. Other people bring generators, welders, just anything you need that you think you'll need.
for in case you break down or anything.
It has to fit in the trailer?
Yes.
Is that a rule?
Anything you can carry in your car and in the trailer. You can't have a support vehicle behind you. You can't have another truck or trailer behind you. It's just whatever you have. You have to be self-sufficient to be able to survive. So. All right, guys. So this is the finished product. As you can see, I got working taillights for it. I custom made those myself. As far as putting them in there, the lights I bought on Amazon. Everything's wired up and works accordingly. I built a wiring harness for the lights. The trailer obviously had its own harness. But yeah, everything works.
Oh no, sorry. Push the front light.
Yeah. Even has a working headlight. So this is going to be towed behind my Corvette. I had to buy a special adapter for it to go to the hitch. So this is a 1 1/4 adapter to 2-inch receiver, and then I bought an 8-inch rise in order to make sure the ride height was adequate enough so that it wouldn't be dragging on the ground.
Hey guys, I do want to thank you again for watching our great videos. If you guys need any parts for your vehicle, the ones that you guys see in our videos, or anything else, go to ReveMoto.com, your pre-painted auto body part source. We sell bumpers, taillights, headlights, touch-up bottles, everything that you need for your vehicle. Go to ReveMoto.com, your pre-painted and accessories parts store. Also, go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on your push notification for more great videos like this one. Thank you.